Now, Killua Zoldyck is one of my favorite characters in the Hunter x Hunter series. We all know his father is a badass Silva Zoldyck, who's also part of this amazing assassin family, but we haven't seen enough of Silva. And then there's Zeno, who Zeno had some crazy moments. Some of my favorite moments is when he goes at it with Chrollo with the help of his son, and of course, him teaming up with Netero and pulling up to Pito, the Royal Guard. That was epic too. And of course, Cheetu destroying that Chimera Ant, which was very powerful. Cheetu was a very powerful Chimera Ant, and he destroyed Cheetu with relative ease, yo. So I definitely want to say that some crazy moments from the father and grandfather are one of my favorite characters, Killua. But then we also have theories of Killua having a secret brother in Phaeton Zoldyck, which I think that Killua already has some cool brothers when it comes to two Phantom Troop members of Kaluto, his younger brother, and of course Illumi, his older brother, who wants to control him. So I don't really think he needs another brother on that status. I do want to say this when it comes to, of course, siblings. He has a dark continent creature in Nanika something. That's an amazing thing too. So I truly believe that when it comes to the sibling facets, he has enough cool siblings. But the Zoldyck with the least amount of shine, in my personal opinion, is of course Maha Zoldyck. And I ain't talking about Zig Zoldyck. Zig Zoldyck got some shine. Zig Zoldyck went to the Dark Continent with Netero, and it looks like a very prominent character when it comes to relating on the Dark Continent. But Maha Zoldyck, like, where have we seen Maha Zoldyck? Maybe a slight cameo when he helped out Illumi and Karuto take out the 10 Dons for Chrollo. That's the only time we've seen Maha Zoldyck. And let's be honest here, like, people think that, oh, Zig Zoldyck could be a different name for Maha Zoldyck, and that's the actual Maha Zoldyck who went to the Dark Continent with Netero. I don't believe it. I think Zig Zoldyck is just the father of Zeno, because we know Maha Zoldyck is the grandfather of Zeno. I just believe that when it comes to the Dark Continent, like, I think Zig Zoldyck definitely brought back Nanika from the Dark Continent to the Zoldyck family, but that's for entirely another video. But yeah, that's my thoughts right there. But today's video, you guys see it, Maha Zoldyck enters the Dark Continent. Yeah, I'm gonna go deeper with that. Before we continue, make sure you guys like the video. The goal for this video is 200 likes. That would be awesome. Of course, subscribe to the channel and turn on notification, because we got some crazy Hunter x Hunter news dropping tomorrow. I just found out, and I really want to make this epic video about the Hunter news when it comes to Togashi. So turn on notification, guys. I promise you. Now, you probably want to know, what is the Zoldyck family lineage? Well, there's a lineage. There's Killua, then his father is Silva, then there's, of course, his father is Zeno, and his father is Zig Zoldyck, and then his father, Maha Zoldyck. That is the lineage of the top dog when it comes to the Zoldyck family. Of course, each Zoldyck could have siblings, but I'm talking about the white hair. We see Zeno with the white hair, we see Silva with the white hair, we see Killua with the white hair. That's the lineage I'm talking about when it comes, and even Zig Zoldyck had white hair. So that's the whole lineage there. And also the relationships. We all know that Zig Zoldyck family, there's going to be relations amongst the family. Everyone who has a big family knows that different siblings, different parents and siblings have different relationships. And Zeno favors Killua. That's his favorite. Zeno favors Killua. Illumi wants to control Killua. When it comes to that, we know that Zeno has a give and take relationship with his son Silva, and Silva has the same give and take relationship with his son Illumi, his oldest son. Then, of course, we also have the relationship of Kaluto and envying Aluka. So there's so many different dynamics when it comes to the family relationship with the Zoldyck family. But there's one that has no ties, no relations, and that is, of course, Maha Zoldyck. And the reason why that's interesting is because the only person we ever see speak about Maha Zoldyck is, of course, Zeno Zoldyck. But the fact that Zeno doesn't even have a relation with, of course, Maha Zoldyck makes me wonder, maybe the only person that had a relation with Maha Zoldyck is Zig Zoldyck. Did something happen between that made him have no relation with the rest of the Zoldyck family? That's a good question. Now, we all know that it's said that Netero is the same age as Maha Zoldyck, and Netero got a lot of his hype from Zeno when he was able to survive a battle, the only man to live after fighting Maha Zoldyck. Now, this is a prime Netero. This is not the old Netero who fought Meruem. This is the prime Netero. I think prime Netero could arguably beat Meruem, even though Meruem is such a strong character and kept on growing stronger and stronger. I think it would be very, very extreme high difficulty. But the fact that prime Netero was the one that lived after fighting Mahazoldik just shows you how powerfully, disgustingly powerful Mahazoldik is. He could confirm probably stronger than Meruem, the Ant King, who's amazingly powerful. So I definitely want to say, I'm not talking about post-nuke Meruem, I'm talking about before the nuke. So that's a lot of hype there. Now, me personally, when it comes to the Dark Continent and Mahazoldik entering the Dark Continent, I believe since the Dark Continent is probably going to get a lot of highlight in the next couple years, that they're going to reveal that Mahazoldik also went to the Dark Continent. I believe this around the same time as Zoldyck, and that's where he fought Netero, and that's the reason why they never showed that battle. They're probably going to show it in the manga soon, Netero versus Mahazoldik, and Zig was probably involved as well. And I do want to say this, I believe there's a connection also with a character who's also in Dark Continent, in Dawn Freaks. I think this is really going to bring the Netero family, the Freaks family, and of course the Zoldyck family all together, because Isaac Netero, and there's beyond Netero, like we all have the son and father there. We have Jing, Gon, and of course Dawn Freaks, and we have the Zoldyck family in Mahazoldik, Zeno, Silva, and Killua. So I think these three families are going to be all brought together through the Dark Continent. So that's my thoughts on the subject at hand. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. I love seeing the support on the channel, guys. Hunter's coming back real fast, guys. He's almost done. He's doing the volume cover. The hype is real. Like and share if you enjoy. Like and share only if you enjoy. Subscribe for more Hunter content. I'm Nen Mac, and I'm gone.